Today we will be talking about the paleo diet and the flaws and advantages that this new and developing style of eating has. This video will also compare the average American diet to the paleo diet and some reasons as to why some people may call the paleo diet their weight loss and health savior. Let's get started. What is the paleo diet? The paleo diet, or the Paleolithic diet, is a diet where a person tries to consume and prepare only food that their Paleolithic ancestors ate to live a better, healthier life. The whole methodology behind this concept is that we would be eating what we are biologically programmed to. Imagine going back 2.6 million years ago to the Paleolithic era. Obviously, modern products like science, technology, and anything you're pretty much touching right now did not exist back then. So what did these people eat, and what would people be allowed to eat today in this diet? People who have paleo diets today usually will eat a lot of meat and some plants. The problem is that the Paleolithic people did not eat a lot of meat. They consumed more plants, and when they did eat meat, they were more often than not eating the organs of the animal or the very lean meat of the animal. People on the paleo diet cannot eat processed foods, as these have chemicals that did not exist during the Paleolithic era. These processed foods include any animal products like eggs, cheese, and milk. Bread is also considered a processed food even though it is not as complex as some other processed foods we have today. One problem that exists with the people on the Paleolithic diet is that these people are supposed to eat like their ancestors. The problem is that there were thousands of Paleolithic groups of people on all different parts of the planet that did not interact, meaning they all had their own specific diet. If all of these people had their own diet, then this means it would be extremely difficult to trace what your exact ancestors ate, meaning you could never truly have a paleo diet. This has led some people to choose to eat food from anywhere in the world at this time. GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, are plants or animals that have had their genes modified to better fit the needs of the general population. Plants are usually genetically modified to require less water or to have the better ability to resist pests. Animals are usually genetically modified to bulk up more on meat so that they can feed more people. Take bananas for instance. We have genetically modified them to such an extent that they cannot reproduce on their own. Every banana that you have eaten has probably been an exact copy of the last one you ate. Bananas are just one example of a food that we have modified. Take broccoli as another example. Broccoli is the same as cauliflower, cabbage, and many other leafy greens you will see today. The only difference between all of these leafy greens is that their slight variations have been bred out to exaggerate them. Broccoli is just a mass amount of flowers that we eat. This is the difference it holds. But how does this compare to the average American diet? If you look at the graph presented, you'll notice that a person on a paleo diet would not be able to eat about 50% of the products consumed in the average American diet. But does this make them actually healthier? When looking at Authority Nutrition, a leading website in health and food-related topics, they state that a paleo diet is really just about eating a healthier diet. When people make the decision to join the paleo diet community, they are making the commitment to live a healthier life where they monitor what they are eating for their betterment. So can the paleo diet actually be credited with the betterment of the health of these people? Or is it just the fact that they are trying to live a healthier life by monitoring what they eat and eating all products with moderation that makes them feel better and lose weight? So is the paleo diet worth it? Well, I do not want to stop those who are considering it. The paleo diet in recent years has come a long way. Companies like Nom Nom Paleo and the Paleo Diet are showing people that the paleo diet is not so much about eating like our ancestors as much as it is about eating in a healthy manner and exercising. There are many different types of diets out there. Of course, when changing your style of eating, it is important to do some research to see what is best for you. Some people react really well to the paleo diet, and some others don't. Nutrition is a tricky field, and for that purpose, it is important to get all your facts straight before a decision is made. Hope I helped.
Created using Powtoon.